We're doing it. We're doing it. We are doing it. We are live. How's everybody doing? Today, more color grading. I think this is where we left off. I'm almost certain this is where we left off. So, that's what we're doing. I can't remember. I don't think I didn't really, I just boosted kind of the center here, but I don't think I've really cared to do much about these clips. I do like where they're sitting. I like the look of it. It's all good. And then here, I don't think there's anything I want to do to here. Like, I love the way this looks. A lot. Yeah, looking at all this. Over here, wait one sec, come on. Here, maybe we change a little bit just to kind of make it look more dramatic. Or, not dramatic, but just contrasted. The last stream, I just realized like how much I wanted to contrast things. So, I mean, that looks pretty good. Let's go back actually to like before. Curious. Giving my computer a lot of work to do here, but... Carlos, what's up? Yeah, I didn't see you yesterday, man. I'm streaming a lot earlier than normal. I just feel better doing this lately. So, yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah, I just upped the contrast of this scene, and I'm glad I did. Looks better. Looks better. How you been feeling, man? Pancakes and cheese, I'm sure. Have you been eating lots of pancakes and cheese? Not me. Never me. Bought the MacBook. Nice. Wrote a short. Nice. Yo. Hey, that's awesome, man. How many characters? Is it tough to produce, or what kind of story is it? Tell me, I want to know. That's really awesome though, dude. This spring. A short film coming your way from Carlos. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hella sick. Yeah, dude, same. Same. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Up in the contrast. Looks good to me. Yeah. Okay, so now I have these figured out. I'm just gonna paste it. Think. Yep. 2 characters. Yo, you should make a cameo. That would be awesome. Keep it one location. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good challenge. Like, you know, making a not very complex story exciting. Keeping it engaging. Yeah, definitely a good challenge. Cool. Love the look of all that. No problems here. So, the only thing I'm seeing is that, let's look at the vector scope. Yeah, so the blue here is way too cyan in this shot in particular. Whereas, yeah, that to me just looks better. Now, there is something I'm doing. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I'm taking the brightness down. Okay, so I'm fine to do that, but if we could just nudge it over a bit so that it still appears blue. Take a bit of that. Yeah. So now if you look at the vector scopes, they're much more aligned. Essentially, about an astronaut nervous about a space mission. Oh, yeah, I'll spoil it. In the end, he dies in space, but the ending scene is a flashback to him writing a goodbye note. Oh, cool. I like it. No, that's cool. Hey, I'm spoiling my film just by live streaming the editing, so it's all good, man. It's looking good. I'm just kind of doing final touches on like things like contrast and stuff. Just looking at it on this screen. Don't really want to mess with those scenes all that much. I wrote down shot match the this area, so I'm gonna see about doing that. Just picky, you know. Always working on final tweaks and stuff. So this is what it looked like before. That's what it looks like now. That is just like not it. Like these are not supposed to be yellow, all that. So I just have to like tweak the colors a bit. So oh, okay. It looks like the color that I put in is really what messed it up. There's some HDR magic here. Okay, so before all that, let's just see what this does. Okay. I fear I must go back to work. That's okay, man. Enjoy work. I appreciate you stopping in. You know, one of these days I'll do a stream when you're not working, but yeah, just working right now, so. Take it easy, man. Here, I pretty much just want to like darken and contrast. See here, no. Something more like that. Exposure wise, that's just sitting in a better spot. Now what is it did I do? Oh, I messed with the mids? Yeah, so let's just mess with the highlights. Push them in a certain direction. See, that to me is better, and then this HDR thing works, only I want to tone it down a bit. To where those two, I'm looking at the teapots right now. Yeah. So that to me matches the colors nicely. Just looks better. I didn't like the look of the scene. And then they walk in, and it's supposed to be dark. I'm okay with it being dark. They're not in the light, so. So what do I gotta do? Probably just a copy paste situation, only these things change. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yep, that looks good. So now, yeah, I'll do the beginning of the movie later. I'm just gonna stick to this. Pardon me if I don't talk too much. My throat does hurt. So I'm just gonna zone in. If you want to chat, send me a comment or whatever. I think here on this side, do like a HDR. Looks about right. Yeah, it really wakes up the image. I like that. Exposure needs to come up. She's always looking at the camera, dude. Come on. Look at that. We broke the fourth wall a lot. Oh, jeez. Like the colors, though. Where... Kind of want to see where her skin's at. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I much prefer that. Now here, this HDR is just pumped up a little too much. Do I turn it off completely? Yeah, I don't like the way it's like shining like. Here, we'll take these mids and turn them up a bit. Go back. Except all this seemed a little too dark. Here it's too bright. Cool. Just gonna put my ambience tunes on because yeah, I have a playlist on Spotify that I rather enjoy. Wait, if I go here, it won't mess with the second screen, will it? No, okay, good. Sweet. Cool. And then if I hit that button, we're back. Cool. So here, okay, that's the one thing that this is missing is I need those mids to be a bit more yellow, just a bit more. Oh yeah, that's good. So here we have a bit of a balancing issue. Could probably do that and it'll be, oh yeah, that's probably fine. That's definitely fine. Okay, so when he opens the door, To me, that light is a little, dare I say, magenta vibe in there that I'm not into. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that more. Good. Here, too warm. Too warm, right? I mean, if we want to go to that extent of warmth, we could. In this shot, we could take the mids and just like warm them up like crazy. That way, this shot makes a lot more sense. In fact, is there a way to brighten that up? Maybe just HDR boost. Where... Ooh, huge window. Make that a bit smaller. Something like that. Hey, it's better than nothing. And it's gonna be a noisy image. Yeah. It's noisy. But it's all good. Quick question about the grain. Yeah, there's no saturation. Okay. That's fine. It's alright. So here, this whole image can use, can benefit from some HDR boosting. Yeah. Yeah, and then here, he's just chilling. Looks good. Here we have a bit of a glow. I don't even know if that's not even an intentional glow, it's just because of the lighting. Here in the mids, let's boost that warmth a little bit more even. Love it. Yeah. They match. Yeah. I'd say so. Cool. Now we're back there, so then... Yeah, see, look at the difference. Yeah, man. It's better. I don't mind that... Yeah, man, it's just better. Heck yeah. Now that warp is a little egregious. So take that warp down a little bit. Where would I go? FX. It's a little intense. I like a good warp, don't get me wrong. Perhaps it's good just for the sake of... Yeah, I love this image. Cool. Looks good. I might... No, I think it's great. I think it's great. Then we have this. This I'm totally happy with. Now we're back here. I power windowed something, so I darkened that light a bit. I'm gonna key that down just a smidge because I actually like... I like that to be a bit bright. Not too bright, but a bit bright. Cool. Here I want to shape the light a little bit. So follow the shadow, kind of like that. Something like that. Maybe two of them. And then perhaps boost. And then darken everything else a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I dig that. Yeah, I like that. None of these shots were really... Here, there's a lot of... like blue in the... like shine or whatever. But I kind of like it. Can I up the contrast? Yeah. Even here, I'd like to do a similar thing. Where it's light is kind of coming from there. And then boost it. Here we can kind of darken the edges. Now, looking at that image back. Oh yeah. Yeah, much prefer it like that. It's the little things. Here I like that image the way it is, and this I want to do similar shaping of the light. Nothing too crazy. Something like that. I like doing this. Cool. See what messing with this looks like. So this glow I might remove. Yeah, I'm gonna remove the glow. Yeah. Yeah, it just looks better, dude. Now, I might take the brightness down a little bit. In fact, no, keep it, and then here in our like final, or no, right here, probably just in one of these nodes, nothing crazy. Just go in and tone that whole thing down a bit. Yeah, we don't want it to be bright as the sun in this bedroom. Let's see it. Oh yeah. Yeah, even like the wood. The wood looks nice. Cool. All right. Oh, here, one sec. One second. What the heck is going on? There we go. Okay. And then she walks away to leave this lady. Which I think that looks fine. This is one of my favorite shots. I don't have much of a bone to pick with this. The warp makes it look so good to me. Yeah. Yeah. And she gets up, and I think there's just a bit too much magenta in the mids. Now, the wall behind her is kind of green there. What's it like here? Needs a bit of, yeah, bit of warmth. Yeah, that's better. That is better. Okay. She gets up. To me, there could be like just a little, or maybe even just HDR and kind of boost up the height in this image. Maybe not. No, I prefer it in a window type of thing. So, no, not like that. Do it like this. I don't mind doing a sort of thing, kind of like we did before, something like that. And then something like that. Now, and then we can go here on a node and just kind of bring the whole thing down a bit. Now these two nodes combine to do this. Yep. Pretty solid. I like it, I like it. Cool. Moving on. She walks up. I think that looks great. Personally. Now here there's basically nothing, so I almost want maybe a power window. It's kind of weird, but something like this with a boosted HDR. Kind of see what that does. So if we play along here, then her face shows up. Whereas before, it did not. It's noisy, yes, but it does show up. Now, zooming right in, what kind of noise are we talking here? Yeah, just that color noise. Something where I'm definitely going to noise reduce. Definitely going to noise reduce. I mean, I have grain on too, so just noise reduce the color. Because without the color, I don't mind the grittiness of an image, but I don't like color like that. Not into that. Okay, this image on the other hand, what did I do? So I darkened that light a bit, didn't I? I did. And then in HDR, I darkened it even further. So, I mean, to be honest, I don't want that. Yeah, so let's see what that looks like. That looks good. Here, it looks like, what on earth did I do? So there again, I took out, I don't know why I did that. This I could understand, wanting to darken that a bit. If anything, I want the HDR to come up. Yeah, I want to boost it a bit. In fact, lot smaller of a power window. Yeah. It's interesting when you're dealing with like super bright lights, you want to like turn down the highs on the HDR, then when you're dealing with low light, shadowy stuff, contrasted stuff, you want to turn it up. We're learning. So here, for example, I know I did a lot. Yeah. You can kind of see what I did. So see, I like it, but maybe just down a smidge, like how much? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And then here, oh yeah, then I added okay, let's power window this. I really just want like this part of the image to be bright. Brighter than everything else. I really want to, you know, paint the picture for our audience. Yeah. To me, it just pops out more. That like, that would be the subject. Yep. I like it. Moving on. Here, I think just a simple, perhaps contrast boost. I know I took out some, yeah. Which I'm glad, it looks better, I think. Now back here, comparing it to this, it's too bright. I think the whole image is a little too bright. So what did I do? Oh yeah, I wanted to like take it down. So maybe like take the shadows up, take the highlights down. Going back, I want to see on the waveform. So it's like barely cracking 256. This is similar, only perhaps in the node right after this, we boost the HDR. And I say that because I want to boost just the highest parts of the image, like kind of like that. So I guess the only unfortunate thing about this is that it took out a lot of the saturation, which means in our next node, I could add a bit of saturation. Hello, Tova. Nice to hear from you. How is it going? Yeah, boost a bit of the saturation. Bring life back into it. It seems like I can boost it indefinitely. Oh, there we go. It wasn't loading properly. Okay. Now these three nodes. Combine to yeah, okay, so let's go back. Going well, yeah, that's good. That's good. I had a wild week. I had like a lingering cold sickness thing, but it really gave me the opportunity to like relax and reset. Winters can be very dark here. Where is it you live again? I forget. Somewhere in the United States, but was it Seattle? I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know what winters are like there, but here it is Long. Long and gold. Definitely teaches you something about yourself every year. Here, I think I want to... Nashville. Okay, I don't know why I thought Seattle. North of me. Oh, Minnesota. Yeah, alright, so... Yeah, because we don't even get it that bad here. I'm just being a baby. But... Yeah. Nashville. Yeah, that's definitely rings more of a bell. I like these clips a lot. I have no problem with these. These look awesome. Here, I think I like HDR boosted that. That looks so good. I like the glow on it too. Without getting sick, but I've taken a lot of vitamin D. Yeah, no, I didn't either for the longest time until just last week. I was feeling good for a while actually. Yeah, I do the vitamin D as well. Very smart. I don't understand. We have like this weird regulation on vitamins and minerals in Canada where I have to order my vitamin D overseas so I can get the proper dosages. Because they only give you like a frickin' 10% dosage here. It's weird. Okay, I'm on the wrong. There we go. Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. They also had this thing where they wanted to like put taxes on supplements or something. I forget what it was, but they were like wanting to just make supplements more expensive. I'm like, what the heck? Give us a break, man. We just want to be healthy. Found a really good website though. So I actually just recently ordered a bunch of supplements. I'm like one of those people who like treating myself is like buying vitamins. To me, that's a treat. So I can't imagine like not. Yeah. Yeah. Feeling good, man. Feeling good is just good. It takes priority over a lot of things. Just like making sure the body's taken care of. Healthcare here is absolutely terrifying. I had to take it. Terrifying? What do you mean by that? If you don't mind me asking. Healthcare here is just incompetent. I say that, you know, sitting in my office, like I know what's going on, but it just gives that vibe. Like I've gotten many conflicting answers from different doctors, and then like even just to see a doctor takes so long. It's I think they're struggling for healthcare professionals in this country. Incompetent, yeah. Yeah, and I don't think every person is incompetent. I just think like, you know, they say you're only as strong as your weakest link. I would say you're only as strong as like your leadership or like the people who are organizing you. You know, it just seems like whoever's organizing that system is doing a poor job or an impossible job. I think there's an education problem. Yeah, seems that way as well. I think I heard that recently that like it takes about, I think it was like 18 years for like a medical breakthrough. Between like a medical breakthrough and it reaching your healthcare professional, it takes like 18 years or something crazy like that. It's like, it's slow. Like there's so much buffer. I just don't trust doctors for stuff besides giving me an antibiotic if I absolutely need it. Yeah. Oh, me too, man. Me too. I have glass in my thumb, and I've had it in my thumb for over a year. Now, I figured it was glass. I would tell doctors I think it's glass, and they would tell me I have like psoriasis or like a skin condition. And you know, one doctor sends me here to do this, but then by the time I get to that doctor, they say, "Oh no, that's not what you need." And then just all this stuff, and I just recently found out that it's glass. Yeah, like 2 little shards of glass, tiny little shards of glass. So my thumb won't actually heal, or at least it's like irritating the skin. So no doctor knew what it was, and I kept saying like, I cut it on glass, it's probably glass. And yeah, just nonsense pretty much. Just crazy. Just crazy. No, it's seriously been, yeah, since August 2023. That's unreal. Like that's a long time ago. Now I know people who have had stuff in their bodies for like 20 years. Just crazy. The human body's wild. Yeah, and then like the ultrasound place, they were on strike for like 3 weeks, a month or something, so couldn't even book an appointment. And once it was booked, it took forever to get there, and then yeah, just a whole lot of things. I don't think anybody's happy. The people who work there, the people who are in need of medical whatever, just like nobody's happy. What is that glow? Elation, turn it off. What is that yellow glow? Is there glow on this thing? There might be. Did I apply? I don't remember applying a glow to anything. What? Did you ever figure out how it can be removed? As far as I know, like I'm just actually like I've waited 3 weeks. Maybe I gotta call them or something. I'm waiting for like an radiologist to look over the images from the ultrasound to determine like what the heck the next steps are. So I'm not sure. The one guy, he like isn't supposed to like he's not the guy who says, but he said that they'll likely cut it open, wash it out. Like it's so little that they're not gonna like take tweezers to it and they're literally just gonna wash it out of my, so they have to like cut a hole and cut a slit in my thumb and just like wash out the glass. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not afraid of that. It's like whatever. Cut me up if you need to cut me up. Just get it done and over with. Seems like a good way, though uncomfortable. Yeah. Well, it's gotta be done, man. It's gotta be done. It happens. Happens when you're me. I am just a little bit too rowdy and get ahead of myself with things, and that's my bad. I was just like too quick and I cut myself, and I probably could have avoided it. I'm just like, yeah. I was cleaning a fish tank and I was just like in a hurry. Just like, that's what happens when you're in a hurry, man. What you get. Horrible acne issue. Oh yeah. Hormonal and gut health. Yeah, wow. It's all connected, man. It's all connected. Just when you think it's a skin thing, it's actually a gut thing. That's wild. I'm glad that's resolved. Acne, that would just be the worst, man. I mean, like I've had my fair share of experience with like hives, and that was a lot. I can't even imagine. Like hives, just like reactions, autoimmune stuff. Like I've had many nights where I'm just burning in hell. Like it feels like I'm burning in hell. Cannot sleep, whatever. So I can't even imagine like just having like a similar kind of thing just like on your face all the time. How irritating that must be. The skin is like a really good indicator. Oh yeah. I did not know that, but that does make sense. Does make sense. For me, it's like I can always point to like when I have a sort of autoimmune breakout situation, I can always point to stress in my life. Just like bad stress management, you know? So that's pretty interesting. Whoa, what is that? Stress causes, yeah. Yep, it sure does. It ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. Going through high stress. You had the acne, yeah. Cortisol going crazy, yeah. Yeah, you know, a lot of those things, like, I might look at them and be like, oh, this is what sucks about life, is you've got acne and sickness and all this stuff. But in my experience, like, I always, like, I mean, it depends on the thing, obviously. Nothing's black and white, but I don't know, there's just like, there's a lot of like, I'm just grateful that we live in a world that you can't just stress and get away with it. There will be consequence. You're gonna make matters worse. Because if I could get away with it, like, I'd probably still be a ball of stress today. So it's kind of a good thing, you know? Having anxiety attacks right when I woke up in the morning. Oh man. Yeah. Food plays a huge role. Yeah, what's your experience with that? Like, did you cut out certain foods and then it kind of like eased your stress? Or like, how, yeah, what's your experience with that? I don't have much experience with that sort of thing. Like, yes, I improved my diet and whatnot, but I don't have a whole lot of experience with, like, I did this, then this happened. Like, I don't have anything like that. Vegan 2019, bad vegan, ate processed foods. Yeah. Yeah. My shout out to my mom, love you mom, but she was like that too. She would eat all the like soy meats and whatever, all the fake whatever. Added eggs. Helped with skin. Oh, good. Hair breakage falling out. Dang, bro. That's wild. Yeah, no, what was I gonna say? Nothing wrong with being vegan. I wish I kept doing it. Not cooking. Yeah. Eating trash all the time. Yeah, yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Makes sense. When was it? It's like last winter, I believe, I introduced eggs into my diet as well. But just farm fresh eggs. My uncle got a farm. And, yeah, it piqued my interest because I saw the farm. I saw, like, how cool it was and just, like, everything that went into it. And, the chickens themselves, like, I met the chickens and, yeah, it was interesting. It was an interesting, time because I was like, yeah, you know how it is. Like, for me, I think it's important to, you know, abandon all, like, this is how I feel because I've felt like this for a long time. It's like, no, it's okay to adapt and try new things and whatever. Haven't really, like, I haven't talked about it on the channel or anything because I just, like, honestly haven't seen it as that important of a detail. Like, I don't think I was ever vegan to, like, say, hey guys, I'm vegan. That was never the point. The point was the whole lifestyle, the perspective, the way that you see the world, and the way that you go about things with this new perspective. That was kind of the point around it. So I still feel the exact same way. Like, even if there is like like egg is like the 5th ingredient in something, but that egg came from a factory, I will not touch it. I'm still the same way in that regard. So you balance things, you figure it out. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever eat animal flesh. To me, it's like, I mean, if I could not, then that's great. I don't see it as like a thing that I unfortunately necessarily have to do. But I'm also not ruling it out. Like, you know, life is life. Who knows what happens? Because if I do blood work and they're like, dude, you are deprived, and the only thing that'll help is eating flesh, then hey, whatever, it is what it is. I have a friend who had that situation. Do no harm as much as possible, basically. Well, yeah, pretty much. I mean, no unnecessary harm. Sacrifices are always made. Like, you know, we have to eat to live. We have to kill to live, no matter whether you're killing an animal, a plant, how many, you know, plants are harmed, or sorry, how many animals are harmed in the making of your broccoli or spinach or whatever. Probably a lot. Just is what it is. There's always placenta. True. Oh man, that is so funny. That is an old joke. I haven't heard that one in a long time. I just see it not as food nowadays, but yeah, for a health issue, it makes sense. Yeah, I don't see it that way either. Yeah, I really don't. Really don't. One second here. Okay. One sec. So how close do you think you are to finishing the film? I pretty much just have some final touches to do, and then I will be I'll be making a trailer to come out March 10th likely. That's kind of what we're going for. March 10th for a trailer, and then man, it's a good question. It's a very, very good question. Hopefully very soon. Hopefully very soon. It's coming out May 10th. Yeah, I'm gonna be posting it to a bunch of what do you call those? Film festivals. Sorry, my brain is not working right now. A bunch of film festivals, and hey, I'll look into one in Nashville. That might be cool. If it gets accepted to any film festival, I'm gonna be going to said film festival. That's the plan. So see how that works. One sec. Okay, looking good. Yeah, so we're very close though. It's just editing. It's just tedious editing that needs to be done here. So this scene I liked. I don't really want to mess with this scene all that. I wish there was a way for me to share it online before the film festival things, but I don't think it's possible. It would be crazy to meet IRL after all these years. If you did, yeah, it would be awesome. It would be awesome. I don't know how, I know this is like a decent film and it's well done, you know, considering what went into it and all that, but I don't know how much it'll do in a film festival scenario. I have no clue. It's my first attempt at a film, so I wouldn't be upset if it just got rejected and nothing came of it. Because I learned a lot, like a lot. Like the second half of the film is better than the first half because I learned a lot, let alone an entirely new film. Yeah, so it's a win-win-win. Maybe a Patreon or secret Vimeo. Yeah, the problem is you sign contracts with film festivals that say that, you know, your film is not available anywhere else to watch. And you do that for as long as you're in the film festival world. So, yeah, we'll have to kind of keep it secret, I guess, for the first while. It is what it is. Yeah, they want premiere status. Otherwise, it's like you don't have to go to the film festival to see the film. You know what I mean? I think film festival owners are like, yeah, what the heck, man? You should have to go to the film festival to see the films. They should be exclusive. Not to that festival, but just in general. Like, you can go on a tour of film festivals, but yeah. It's like upping the contrast on all these. What is your I mean, I'm just asking questions here. What is your work situation like? What you were a graphic designer before, if I remember correctly? I could be wrong about that, but I feel like you were a graphic person working like a office job type vibe. Could be wrong again, but I don't know why I'm asking. I'm just curious. Been a while. Art department at a promotional products and screen printing company. Whoa. Manager. Nice. Art department. Cool. That sounds awesome. Sounds like a lot of responsibility. Color separations. Okay. That's a lot of Photoshop. Yeah, I know nothing about the print world, but my friend is a graphic designer and she works at a marketing place and they have to deal with a lot of print stuff and it's apparently a lot. But yeah, eventually I'd love to have a call and like actually really catch up, you know? It has been a while. Probably. Oh, that looks great. Yeah, I'm happy with the look of that. We are almost done. This scene I think is flawless. Love this scene. What time are we at? 1 hour 5. Okay, so I think I'm going to move on to my brother's stuff. Did a lot of progress on the movie today, so that's fine. Now I gotta make a short for my brother. Let's open up the drive. Figure this out. This is an original. Okay. And I could download that to the right folder. Cool. Let's see how this original turns out. We'll go delete empty tracks. Cool. Pop that in there and see what we can do. I'm going to turn off the monitor. It's gonna make everything bug out. We're okay. Cool. All right. I need to change my headphones. Okay, let's hear it.
Try that one more time. Start with the drums.
All good, all good. Do not worry about it. I'm at work too, technically. So, yeah, we're all at work. For a call whenever. Yeah, sounds good. You know, I'll get you on a time when you're free, whatever. I don't... Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's not that serious. We'll figure it out. Okay. Oh. See if that works. It's working out really well, actually. I'm in the flow state right now. Middle of the work day is nasty work. Love it. Yeah, man, we're working. We're working. Good to see you, man. I need to do some creative shit. Are you not doing creative shit? Is your work like mundane right now? Might go and shoot some frames tomorrow. Right on. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing so much shooting, like when the springtime arrives. It's so cold out and like wet and nasty. But when it's, you know, when it feels right to take my camera out, I'm gonna be doing the same. Just I used to make so much content and I've just been home. I leave the house barely, so. 9 to 5 is taking my time right now. Yeah, I hear ya. Weather has lifted here finally. Yeah, it's lifted a little bit here, but it still ain't there yet. It's all slushy and stuff. Oopsie, there we go. Oh, what is up with the time in there? It's 'cause my brother cut it. Okay, I see. Is it like that? Nope. No, it is not. Something more like this. Alright, where were we to begin with? Maybe something like this. Let's look it over. So I want that to line up with the, so I'm just gonna have to count it in my head and figure out where to put that. How's the, if you're still around, Charles, how's the short film planning coming along? Or was it a short? I can't remember if it was a short or what, but. Okay, let's figure out what that is. So, something like this. Something like that. Back up it. A little bit more. Yeah, that's right. And that's probably fine. That's just him jamming. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go back. Okay. Right there. Oh, right there. Yep. Forward a bit. No, that's probably it. Okay. that's probably where I'm gonna end it. So, see what we could do video-wise. Here, I want to zoom in on the keys. Here, I'll probably keyframe the zoom and the position. Cool. So here, I think, oh no, not like that. Let's, yeah, so here I want to do something a little bit more creative. We're going to crop just the guitar. I know you can barely see what I'm doing right now. Crop just the guitar. And then move the position down. Like that. Maybe even take out the crop, transform, and just like that. So that, and then I want to basically apply that to here. And then move the position up on all of the. That's kind of how I'm thinking to do it. Go down a little bit. All right. How do we feel about all that? Cool. I like it, I like it. We'll grab the audio and see if we can normalize that all together. Oh, we can, but not that loud. Move it to like, no, yeah, I think 2. Cool. Little text that says, okay. That's all we need. Bold. I like a bold. There we go. Boom, boom. Here, come on. And then here, I want to go smart reframe, reference point. The reference point I want to be his face. See about reframing that. It might do a little bit of, might look cool. Yeah, okay. So here, same idea. Reference point, guitar, reframe. In fact, let's change it to like there. There we go. Groovy. Thankfully the brightness looks about the same in every clip, so we're just gonna go timeline. Gonna do our thing here. So film grain, opacity up. Oh, what do I want? Exposure and color. Nothing crazy. Let's mess with the exposure. Kind of contrast it a bit. Then color. What do I do in color? Kind of want to like lean into something. Yeah, there we go. Lean into something. And we could maybe fix it with a log wheel after. Because I like that. I like the filter or whatever I just put on it. Nothing crazy. So, what even? Thinking. Okay, this grain, can I? Saturation, gross. Grain size, could we make it a little bit smaller and just a little bit more? What's the difference between size and strength? So, opacity's full, strength. What's the difference? Yeah, okay, so and then what? We go to log wheel and we just kind of it's fine with me. Let's render it. So it's called Know Thyself. Called Know Thyself. Restrict. No, best. Boom, boom. That's all good. There is no subtitles. Boom, 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 boom. It's timeline. Yep. All right, we're good. And we are going to send that straight to them. Straight to them. Brand content folder. We'll give it one more look. And then we'll send it right over. Let's watch it. Cool. So then, let's toss it in there. Say goodbye. Alrighty, appreciate everybody tuning in. Live and after the fact, you're awesome. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be doing more editing later, but probably off stream. So that's my plan. Goodbye, everybody. Appreciate it. 70 days, 23 hours till the premiere. Very excited.